Hi, I'm Candice and welcome to my YouTube channel. If you'd like to find out how today I did this glam red lip and gold eye with a bronzy look, just carry on watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe down below. Thanks, bye. So first of all, I'm going to go in with the Plouise brow balm. It's a clear brow balm and it's easy to brush through your eyebrows. You just need it came with a spoolie, but you can use your own spoolie. You're going to gently brush that through your brows until you find a pull, and then that's when you know it's set. Going in now with the Plouise brow gel in mochaccino. You're going to gently push that through your brows and fill it in any gaps. This at the moment does look really thick, but as you'll see from later on, it does look, it all comes together really nice. Now I'm going in with the NYX Professional Pore Filler, and I'm just applying this to my areas where my pores are enlarged and over my spots and underneath my eyes, because I think it sets out really nice underneath your eyes. Now going in with Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter. I'm applying that all over my face just to give me some added glow for underneath my foundation. I'm then going to blend that out with a Peaches and Cream PC04 brush. And you want to gently pat that into your skin. So pat into skin and then just fade out into the other areas. And it gives you a really nice, as you can see, a nice glowy base. It's also got like a bit of a tint to it. Now using the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Eye Concealer, just applying that underneath both eyes to cover up any dark circles that I have. And then I'm going to blend this out with a small brush. Now I'm just going to use a small beauty blender and I'm going to blend that into the rest of my skin. Now going in with the NYX Professional Can't Stop Won't Stop Foundation in the shade Vanilla. I'm going in with the Plouise Warm Vanilla in Rumour 2. And you're going to take that on a crease brush. I'm using a Plouise crease brush. And in the dots, you're going to gently carve out your brows and then pat the rest of the product on. All over the lid. I'm going to use my beauty blender and just push that into my skin to give a nice even base. This foundation's really nice. It gives a nice continue to do your pat motion here. making sure that you've covered the whole way. You've just applied that and you've carved out any mistakes over the brow that you may have made with the brow gel. As you can see, it's gone over all my spots really good. Obviously, until I've changed until I've sorted the texture of my skin out, it's not going to change the texture, but it has left my skin looking really nice there. And full coverage, and it feels very lightweight. And again, pat, 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 pat motion. So you just want to carry on going in and going over any spots that you feel like you need a bit more extra coverage with. Now I'm going in with a little brush, and I'm just going to do the corners and get right down to my lash line. And because I'm on a cream at the moment that the dermatologist has given me, I do have quite a lot of flaky skin. Now going in with a Chanel Soleil bronzer. This is a cream bronzer and it's absolutely massive and it just lasts forever. Over that to make I'm going to just lightly contour the sides of my nose, going up in towards the inner corner of my eye, just so that it makes the next step of blending my eyeshadow out so seamlessly. And you will set it with your eyeshadow, but it does give a nice clear canvas to work with your eyeshadows over the top. Now going in with the NYX pore filler, and I'm just applying that under my eyes, on my nose, and then you're going to use a angled brush, and you're going to go back into that cream bronzer. I'm now going to go in with the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter, and applying that all over my face, just to give my skin that extra bit of glow. As you can see, this cream bronzer is lovely. It just melts into the foundation. And I'm going to blend that out with a Peaches and Cream PCO4 brush. You want to really pat that into the skin. And then you're going to go back in with the same beauty sponge you used to put in with your foundation, and you're going to lightly press over that bronzer when you're blending into your neck. So now I'm going in with the Charlotte Tilbury eye brightener. Next I'm going in with the just to conceal any dark circles that I have under the inner corners. And I'm going to start off by using the darker brown shade. And then I'm going to blend that out with a small brush. And I'm going to lightly go in just to blend out underneath the lash line, just using a small sweeping motions, side to side motions. Starting off in the inner corner of my eye and bringing that out to the outer corner. This is quite a pigmented colour. Again with and I'm using quite a large fluffy brush to do this with. Just to give it a nice even bit. Small circular motions to blend out. Now I'm going in with the Chanel Soleil bronzer. This is a cream bronzer. And first of all, I'm going to contour my nose with it. Down each side of my nose area. And I changed brushes because I just didn't like the So really you just want to work in little sections, little small sections. And I'm going to go put that, I'm going to bring the bronzer down my nose and right next I'm going in with the lighter brown corners of my eye, just so that it makes it nice and easy to blend my eyeshadows in. And I'm just going to blend that give me a flawless shade look. Over the shade, just pat way over the shade I've just applied, angled powder brush, and I'm going to apply that on my cheekbones. Just so that everything blends nicely together. Just doing a pat, pat, pat and there's no harsh lines left. And onto my forehead. And as you can see, this product's really nice and it does blend in with foundation. And you want to have a super gentle hand when you're doing this. Once you've got your base layer down of that, you can then pat that in and blend it out with I'm going to go in with... Oh no, sorry, same shade again. So at the moment, I'm just keep applying colour and building it up in stages, going back and forth between them two colours and blending them out with each other. I'm now going to go in with the glittery shadow from that, and I'm going to spray my brush first, just so it picks up the most pigment. And as you can see, it's picked up loads of nice pigment with me having a wet brush. And you're going to just lightly stamp that on. You don't have to be too careful, just go for it. Then you're going to go back in with the blending brush that you used to blend down sides, and you're going to blend just the crease edges of that, just to give it a nice ombre effect. So I've just used the Rimmel London's Glamify liquid liner, and I'm going to do my liquid liner off camera. So as you can see, I've done both sides, and because I've got hooded eyes, I have to have this. I'll do a tutorial to show you how I do hooded eyes. Now I'm going in with concealer. I'm using the same Plouise base into what I used as a eye primer in the beginning, and I'm just gently patting that underneath my eye area. And cleaning up the edges of my liner. This is now the time where you can clean up any mistakes that you've made with your liquid eyeliner. And you can always go back in over again and sharpen that line up if you wish. And then you're going to use your beauty blender just to blend that all out and make it seamless and smooth. In the inner corner, I've put slightly too much in, so I'm going to go back in with my lighter brown crease brush and just blend that out into the inner corner. And then I'll go back and pat over that to make it uncreased again. Always make sure that it's not creased underneath your eye before you apply your powder, because that's when you're going to start to get lines underneath. So I'm using the Huda Beauty Bake in Pound Cake. And I'm going to just use a smaller, fluffier brush that I've got from Iconic. I bought it in a set, so it's actually got no name, this. And I'm going to just lightly powder underneath where I've applied that base, just so that it's set. And apply that down the centre of my face, around the areas where I tend to break up quite quick, and over the contour lines as well, just to set that contour. And as you can see, it's such a fine milled powder, it's not leaving any residue, it's just lovely. And then I will go in with the Charlotte Tilbury blush in Ecstasy. And just using a smaller brush, I'm going to apply this to the apples of my cheeks and bring it outwards towards the outer edge of my face and up towards my temple. This gives a lovely natural glow. Such a pretty colour. It's like a peach colour. It's one of my favourite blushes at the moment. And now I'm going in with MAC Soft and Gentle on a small powder brush. And I'm just applying that. I didn't apply this wet just because I didn't want a super intense look. I just wanted it to melt into my skin. So you can apply this to where your eye points are on your face. I like to do mine at the top of my cheeks, above my brow, and just down the centre of my nose. Sometimes I also do my top lip. Today I haven't done too much of it. Try not to put it on the end of my nose because I don't like it. So now I'm using the Kylie Cosmetics Lip Duo in Boss. This comes with the lip pencil and the matte liquid lipstick. To be honest with you, I bought this the other day. I love the liquid lipstick, but I'm not too sold on the lip liner. I just think the Revolution one I used in my last video were better quality and it were cheaper. It were only £4 for the lip liner. I find this one just, I don't know, if you can see, it sort of was a bit more waxy. It didn't go on as smooth. Nice colour, and I do like how it came in a duo. So you've got the matching lip liner to the lip gloss, because I don't have a lot of red lip liners, but I think I do prefer the Makeup Revolution one I used the other day. So I will pick up more of them. But if you've got any suggestions of other lip kits from Kylie Cosmetics I should try, just let me know. So once you've got your lip shape ready, you can then go in with the liquid lipstick. This is a lovely red matte shade and it lasted really well. I love the colour. So on the end, just at the end, I did make a mistake which I had to go back in and clean with a wet wipe. After, you can see on the outer corner of my lip, it just needs wiping over. But that's such a beautiful shade and I do like it for a red lip. So after doing all this, I then sprayed my face with the Charlotte Tilbury setting spray. And that's it, you're done. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and if you do, please give it a thumbs up and I will see you next week. Take care, have a great week. Bye.